It's 5 p.m. Do you know where your sales are? Well, I know where mine are. Yeah, boy. All right, so my prediction looks like it might be coming true. I kind of glanced at it before I came down, where I said it should be a good day where I have like that next tier up. If my indexing theory was true, what would make sense from today's sales? Not saying that's what it was, but so we are at 10 till 5, and I'm right at that next step level, kind of even with the other days right now. We're at $593, so biggity bam. I had a couple of high dollar CDs sell from storage again, so that helped out a lot. That's $150 right there, so I'd only be at $440 right now if it wasn't for those two CDs. So still on that trajectory for the one step up. Baby girl's here. And it looks like no go on Marmaduke. Apparently, the fact that I've never put my dogs on heartworms ever, because we've never had any issues with heartworms, is a no-no for them, and she kind of just hung up on me. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's a no-go. Well, more power to them. Hopefully find what they're looking for, I guess. But I am waiting for a response back from a St. Bernard down in Springfield, Missouri. So his wife died last October, and they don't have the time that the puppy needs attention for now. And he's about 2 years old, not neutered yet or anything, so I'd have to get him neutered and looked at and make sure he's all good to go and stuff. But I mean, that wouldn't make my decision yes or no, but I'm waiting for a second response from him, asking a couple questions, because my main concern is her. So I asked, is he aggressive in any sort of way at all? And is he housebroken? I'm not worried about the housebroken. I can do that. But the aggression, I think that temperament changes once they're neutered anyway. They become a lot more chill. But he jumps up on people when he's happy to see them. So, but I think something like that kind of temperament will change once they are neutered also too. They're more chill. So either way though, my concern there is a big dog, 140-pound dog jumping up on Jan. And with her, that could be a bad thing. So I would have to, he's been through a little bit of training where he knows sit and stay, but he said he's never been able to break him of the jumping on people. So I would have to, if the neutering didn't change that, I would have to train him on that, which I have no problem. I'm pretty good with dogs, and like all my past dogs in the past all learned from the current dogs in the house, which seems weird, but like they're easier to train, for me to train when I have my other puppies who they, kind of follow the lead of. The main thing is like when I take them out front, like when I get a new pup and I take him out front, I kind of let him lead until we get to the end of our yard, if you will, our property. And if they start to pass it, I tug on it a little bit and say no. When they go out, no. When they go out, so they get a nice perimeter on where to go and where not to go. And then that usually takes about a week. And then I test them, let the leash off, and they usually follow the path of the other dog until they get comfortable. That's the way all of them in the past worked. That's the way Vern worked. But first is make sure you get a dog that listens to you and is kind of like feels loyal to you. Like the only one that I've had that was not, and I would never have done that, I never tried to do that with, is when we had a husky, Kane. He was a wild one. He would, if I opened the door for him, he would be gone in a second. He wouldn't stay within the parameters. So you got to know your dog is very attentive to you and your verbal commands. Like if I say no to her or Vern or any of the past dogs, the word no, they stop immediately. They just know, oh, no matter what they're doing, they just stop. And so, I mean, I don't even really put a lot of effort into training them. It's more just consistency, I guess. Letting them know where their boundaries are. But anyway, a lot of talking there on the dog. But if you want to hear more about the second St. Bernard, this one feels more like it's meant to be, kind of like Vern was. I put a post up of it on Facebook if you want to hear more about how Vern felt like he was meant to be, and then how this dog in Springfield is turning into kind of feels meant to be. So the fact that Marmaduke didn't work out made me feel like even stronger that this one in Springfield is meant to be. So, but the story's up on Facebook if you want to read that. But sales-wise, 21 items sold, 16 organic, only 5 promoted. So pretty low on the organic side, where yesterday organic was 20. I mean, promoted was 20. Today the promoted's only 5. For a nice dollar day, that's pretty good. That'll help out that net sale profit going back up. And I just saw something click. What was that? An offer? No? Guess another sale. Nope. What was that popped up? Maybe it's a text. I'll check. All right, let's get to pulling. All right, we got this J. Jill denim jacket. This sold for, it was Jan. Sold for $22.50. Are you ready for a CD lot? Yeah. So 2 more CDs I got from storage. And these are both rap, independent rap. Because you know I talk about that a lot. The Apostles Beat Knockers CD. And Everlasting Dynamo. It's like a single even. This one sold for $50. This one sold for $100. There's the back of that. So $150 total right there. Biggity Bam. Backstreet Boys DVD. That sold for $9. And the Batman mask. I'm Batman. That sold for $9. $9. And I run upstairs to get this one. We've got a Hard Rock Cafe patch. That sold for $18. Next up, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals pennant. That sold for $8. Next up, we've got Donald Duck plastic vintage Disney hat. That sold for $20. And next up, I've got to put it together. Another random lot of toys sold for $15. And I just threw some new stuff in there. So keeping the box fresh, if you will. So if you ordered once, order twice, and 3 times, and 4, and 5. But that sold for $15. Shelf 19. That's this one. You know, this shelf here, when I checked to see where I can put stuff online, I would type in shelf 19, and this shelf only had, it was full, but only 8 items were still listed on eBay on this entire shelf. I'm like, what? What the hell is going on? I don't know. So all this stuff is freshly put up. And this just sold. Jimmy Buffett, Meet Me in Margaritaville. Sold for $9. Star City Hockey t-shirt. That sold for $10.50. Boom, boom. We got Spider-Man. We got the youth hat. Sold for $5.50. We got this sequin star rainbow hat that sold for $10. $10. Got a Ford Lincoln dealership hat. Of course, I don't put Ford and Lincoln in the title because I don't want to get a viral of some kind. So I just put the name of the dealership and the word dealership. Joe Mackins. Sold for 10 British pounds. Now we must go to the West Wing. Baby girl. We were outside playing a little bit, so she might be a little wiped out. A little wiped out just a bit. All right. It was kind of cool the other day. I was on Facebook and I'm in this one group. I think it was the Glam Hard Rock group. And somebody put up a long box. I'm like, hey, I think you bought that from me. And I went and looked and it was the same person's name. I'm like, it was. And now we're friends on Facebook. So it's just kind of cool. It's a small world. After all, Bob Dylan cassette single. That sold for $7.50. We've got a Las Vegas trucker hat. That sold for $10.50. I've been getting these orders from a couple of different accounts, and they're putting in there, I'm buying several items from you, but they're all going to different addresses, so don't put them, to the same, don't combine them, basically. And it's the same statement on every one. I'm like, huh. This one's one of the 3 I think I pulled that belonged to that person, this pony. But I'm wondering if they are like they're doing like a drop ship Spotify type of thing, where they're pulling people's eBay orders over, putting them in their Shopify store for a couple bucks higher or whatever. And when they sell, they order them from whoever they're buying them from and make $1 or $2 here and there. Times that by hundreds of thousand items, you can make some good money doing that. That sold for $9. Like, hey, it's only helping me. So don't see I don't think there's any kind of a problem with that. I don't know. I don't think there would be. But next up, T67. It's a game day. So I don't know if that would be, I wouldn't think they're breaking any, eBay rules. And technically just buying stuff. So I don't know. But then again, I don't know exactly how they're doing it or what they're doing. If they're even just, I don't know, kind of like that company that Shop Airlines or whatever does for people in Japan. They buy the stuff and have it all shipped over together to save money on shipping and stuff from America. So it's game day, y'all hat sold for $9. So the way I look at it is, I guess if they're successful, then I'm successful because they're going to just keep buying random stuff from me. I think they got, and this has been going on for probably about 3 days now, I want to say. So I think I got, oh wait, there's another order. So we got the Star City shirt. We got that game day hat. We got the pony hat. We got the Las Vegas hat. So 4 of these orders were those 2 different accounts with different names. So not sure what the story is going on behind it. It could be another, let me see if I can see if the address looks like a shipping container. Possibly, yeah. Going to Seattle, Washington. That's usually indication of shipping container. Let me check the other account, see if it's going to Seattle, Washington too. Yep. Both different names going to the same place in Seattle, Washington. So it's probably another international site or Shopify store or something that's buying the stuff for somebody overseas. So works for me. Make us all money. So that is it. nothing sold while I was pulling. So we're at 500. I did do a refund though on a shirt that was canceled. So I don't remember. So this number might be with, what did I was I at 591? So I'm at 561 now. So I had to refund before I came down. I had to they wanted to cancel a shirt. So all right. So I think that's it. Let me see if there's any questions and comments. So we can call him a troll then, LOL. I guess he never learned if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And yes, he has talked about you on his videos and not in the nicest of light, but you're not the only one he has talked about and not so nice light. And then he has his favorites that he will never say a mean thing about. So I guess you're talking about 1 Foot Flipper here. And then another one, yeah, 1 Foot Flipper always complains that you are too negative about eBay, but now he has egg on his face because most of the negative, quote unquote, things you were claiming have turned out to be true. So, yeah, I think that's how he gets his views, you know, negativity. Negativity sells, and so does talking about other people. So, if you can find a way to market your videos as more of a negative or just in a more negative light, you're going to get more views. So, and if you go after people who are bigger than you on YouTube, then your only goal is to kind of, you know, ride their coattails, if you will, to try to get views, which, hey, it works for some people. So I don't care about who says what about me. Don't really care. It ain't going to affect my life in any way. Maybe it'll send somebody over to my channel. Don't matter to me. Ain't going to hurt me. Ain't no skin off my back. Or whatever that saying is. Hi, I'm from Vero. The younger generation calls it Zero Beach. Nice town, though. Lots of good people. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I just don't like the word Vero. Just listed my Blind Faith CD on eBay. Painted over the part of the photo. Yeah, we know it. I know what one you're talking about. Got taken down so fast it made me dizzy. They're taking that down now? My Blind Faith CD got taken down last week. But it had been up for 2 weeks. I didn't even show the cover of the CD cover. That don't make any sense. I've sold that cassette many times and I always put a Post-it note over the boob part. So now they're just randomly taking that CD down. But that's AI, I'm guessing. They put Blind Faith CD, whatever the album is, into the AI. So now it just goes and takes them all down, I guess, without really even paying attention to the actual picture. How fair is that? That's AI for you. That's eBay for you. The new eBay for you. Yeah, apparently they're going, ooh, got a sale. Apparently I saw an article where somebody stepped down, came over with the new CEO. He created, I guess, a job for, I think it was her. Created a new opening and that person stepped down. Probably going, in my opinion, probably going to be like a scapegoat for these next quarter numbers coming out. Because anytime you got quarter numbers coming out and they're down, they're negative, well, you got to answer to the board. And now I can see the CEO going, well, we eliminated this person because of XYZ. It wasn't really us. It was them, and it should be all pretty and picture perfect now, which we know it's not going to be. Not anytime soon, anyway. Well, I hope soon, but we'll see. So the person's probably just a scapegoat because of the downward spiral that eBay is going upon. So, but you can only have so many excuses before you are shown that you are the true problem, or your decisions were the problem. So, all right, that is all for me. That sale was for $6.99. I guess plus shipping. Yeah, for a cassette tape. So no big. All right, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.